up, I'ma feed them until they sick of me. I swear I'ma make them spit up. Call me crazy, but my pack needs some kids. I got the dope two stepping out this bitch and you straight from the child, man. No, you ain't legit. Mark on these sucker niggas to show they kind of fit. Shame on me, so man, they throw a lot of shit. Since they throwing in the head, I'm about to make them bitch a fit. Softball niggas in the neighborhood. You niggas hoes do the split. And I'm fresher than Johnny Cage trying to karate chop the grip. Serving new pain, yeah, that's beige color shit. I swear the junkies see the dope and make them buy it. The narcotics out, you know they sneaking with this shit. You know they ride all day like a bicycle clip. Yeah, modern day clan, but fuck 'em, I'm in the field and I work for Master Benjamin. Say nigga girl, shake that ass for Master Washington. Look, they like sex on the tracks getting facts again. I swear to God, my haters will never relax again. And if they do, I make Gucci start taxing me. I got a pocket full of dead.
We about to. About to. Let the jump play out real quick. There's an artist from hometown right here. I'm gonna roll up. I got his ass, cause the same place I got him at. Probably why I stand, I'm the diamond in the dirt, bitch. Crystals in the sand, I was trapping in the altar. Pearl white sedans, pockets on swole, license on suspend. Crackers put me over and they throw me in the can. For some off-white baking soda, you can call it 10, bitch. Call me what you want, but don't call a nigga friend. I ain't fucking with you niggas like I'm putting in the clean. 28 grams, put a nigga in a train. Seen pure cocaine, make a cripple man dance. I'm spinning white power like a fucking white man. Paid lady at the store with a dirty ass kid. Got cocaine residue, haul on her hand. All I wanted was a Mountain Dew, trying to pop a can. Aggravated, walk around looking irritated. I swear they twisting their face up. They ain't really saying much, acting like they mad. I'm finna give y'all that. I'm finna give it to you. You just let it play out, y'all listen to it for a minute. Alright, man, that right there with M Sax, man. Y'all can go look him up on YouTube. M Sax, song called Aggravated. Artist out of Baldwin, Mississippi, man. You know, from the hometown, man. So, had to show love, you feel me? Now, let's get to it, y'all. What's going on, man? Be what through the hallway. Y'all make sure y'all go like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Live from 85, back at it again, man. The realest one on the net. Bang that like button, man. So as y'all come in, bang the like button. If you ain't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel, man. Support. I'm gonna let one of his other songs go here in a minute. But before I do that, man, let me see what's going on with y'all, man. Who all we got in here? See, we had Chris Brown in here. What's up with it, bro? Yeah, that song is by M Sax, called Aggravated. Y'all make sure y'all go check him out, man. Y'all make sure y'all go follow your boy too, man. Follow me on Instagram at BY3 The Hardway. Go support, man. But this right here, it ain't really no topic. You know, whatever y'all want to talk about, open topic, man. You know, really what's on everybody else's mind. I'm trying to figure out what y'all want to talk about, you feel me? It ain't really no topic going on tonight. You know, if it's really whatever y'all want to talk about, whatever y'all want to ask, whatever y'all got going on, what's happening where y'all from, you feel me? Play the song, give everybody enough time. If y'all smoke the roll up, man, I already had mine rolled. Some good pressure. You can see how light that is. Good pressure. Ain't nothing going on down here in the Silk right now, man. It's raining. It's been raining all day. So, I ain't really been doing too much, man. I had my kids earlier. Now it's just me chilling. So I said, hey, let's get to a live, man. I ain't got nothing else to do. They speak facts on life, motivate me son. Life could be anything. You must be going through some things, bro. But I understand that though. Everybody do need a little self motivation, man. Everybody need a little self motivation, but I can give you something right quick. This right here should motivate you. But this right here is common sense, though. I mean, people should know this right here. To feel motivated, man, you gotta motivate yourself. You feel me? Because everybody ain't gonna be here to pat you on your back and tell you what to do and how to move and bro, you should be doing this and you should be doing that, man. Sometimes you gotta take the initiative. You feel me? You want to be in another person's position. You see them living good. You see them doing good. It never hurts to ask a person, how they got this, how they got that, or to take advice from another person, see how they move, and kind of imitate it a little bit. It ain't that ain't the what they say the biggest form of flattery is imitation. So it ain't really nothing to that, man. I mean, you gotta motivate yourself, man. 'Cause I mean, if you can't motivate yourself, to go out there and get some money, who else can motivate you? You feel me? Should nobody out here want to be broke or struggling or hurting or any of that. Everybody have hard times though, and they ain't gonna stay perfect for everybody. Them hard times will learn you how to go through them good times. It's like getting a whole bunch of money. When you get a whole bunch of money the first time, you're gonna mess it up. You get it the second time, you gonna mess up the second time, but it ain't gonna take as quick. But when you get it that third time, you gonna have it locked down. You feel me? You gonna know who there for you, who gonna mess with you, who ain't gonna mess with you. Then you take it from there. Yeah, yeah, I'm telling you, every destination requires a journey. Whether it's a hard journey or an easy journey. But I'm gonna tell you, you want your journey to be kind of hard though. That way, when you get to where you're going, you can appreciate it more. If anything come to you easy, it ain't really something that you needed. You feel me? If it wasn't a work or a struggle, what good was it to get? I.e., like a good woman or a good man, for instance. If I can go out here and just get a woman just like that and have her at the crib just like that, that's a hoe. That ain't good for me. But if I gotta work for and just wind, well, not just wind her down her, but put my time in, and she's not coming to the house like that. The first time she come, I don't get none. The second time she come, I don't get none. Not even the third time. Just when she feel like it, then that's worth it. You feel me? You don't want no with no expired miles on it. Don't nobody want to buy no car with 300,000 miles on it. That motor gone. That motor done tapped out. Tapped out. Y'all heard about Tory Lane getting charged? Tory Lanez got charged. Which I don't understand why he got charged now. Why it ain't been happening, but hey. Something ain't right about that whole situation. I just want to know who telling the truth. Be honest with you, I don't care. But they talk about it so much in the media and put it in your face every hour on the hour. Well, bet if you want to be so in tune with it, bet I'm in tune now. So who did it? Who did what? Let us know. Hey, y'all want to know something else too? That ain't nobody never said nothing about, man. If he did pop her foot would be. I ain't gonna say it'd be gone, but it would have been messed up a whole lot worse. But hey, that's neither here nor there. That's just how I feel. That's how I feel. But maybe not though. Maybe not. I don't understand the world. The world's so messed up. Like too short people to be wasted. It is. Man, people will throw their whole life away over a woman, man. Over a woman that everybody can get or everybody done had. People will people will just act crazy over a woman, man. It's crazy, man. Your friends will they'll turn on you over a woman. Man, these movies, this music that's out now. I used to be the type that say, man, music don't influence you. Music don't don't give nobody no urge to go do nothing and all that when I was younger. But as I got older, I ain't gonna lie, man, it does. It really do. Music is a big influence on people's life, especially younger children. It is. I ain't gonna sit here and stunt and be no hypocrite about it. It really is. And if I know it, I know the artist knows it, and I know the record labels and all that know it. But that would sell, so that's a lost cause. Talking about that, they gonna stay putting out music like they put out now, and the movies like how Netflix. I read somewhere that Netflix getting sued for that movie Cuties that they got on there, which which I wouldn't. I don't know. I wouldn't doubt it because I didn't watch that movie, but I seen a clip of it, and I was like, man, that's crazy. What man would sit down and watch that? That would be like watching, I ain't want to say it because I ain't want to get this video demonetized, but yeah, that'd be like watching that. Who would sit down and watch Cuties? I couldn't. I watched a clip of it and couldn't even watch it. I was like, man, this is weird. What is this? Somebody had to explain it to me. Like, give me the whole background, what's going on with it. Cause I was like, man, ain't no way. Ain't no way they done put out a movie like this and these kids just on here acting grown and man, it's crazy, man. The world crazy if they come out with a movie like that. For real. Man, TLC was tripping when they had that fat white woman going around here trying to teach these little girls how to be cheerleaders or something. What was that show called? That big fat white woman. I want to say she in jail now. She got convicted of something. I can't remember what it was, but man, this big white woman trying to teach girls how to be what is it? Beauty queens or something like that. I was like, man, it's crazy. How can this big how can she teach me how to be anything? The only thing she could probably teach you is how to order something off a menu and what's the and how to cut a cake or something like that. Like man, no way. And I want to say that woman from Mississippi. If it wasn't her, I know it was a show on there with these black women that was coaching cheerleaders or something like that, and they were from Mississippi. TLC got some dumb shows, man. Do y'all remember the show? Was it called Amish Paradise or Amish Mafia? That's what it was called, Amish Mafia. I used to watch that though. I ain't gonna lie. I used to watch the hell out that man. I like Amish Mafia, but I didn't buy into it, man. They had these dudes riding around like they really the mob, and they Amish, and some of them got cars, and they making like they'll get somebody knocked off if something happened wrong. I was like, man, ain't no way they putting all this on TV. They even got a black dude they call he black Amish. He was even in their books. You feel me? So he was legit Amish, but he was adopted or something. So still a nigga. You feel me? I wonder how they feel now with all this Trump stuff. But now they don't even really roll with the outside world, so it don't even affect them. And I can talk about that. It's Amish people that don't stay too far from me. From where I grew up at, I used to see Amish people. Well, I still do, but I used to see them all the time when I was younger. All the time. They don't drive no cars or nothing. They always would come through on the wagon. come up here and pick some plums and stuff off the tree that would right up the street for me, cause it's an apple tree and a plum tree. I know I'm country, man. I grew up around a lot of fruits. Like I could literally go outside in the morning and eat. You know, that's what we used to do, like for real. I know that sounds real country to some people, and they probably couldn't relate, but I could go outside and be like living out the jungle. I could eat fruit. It was fruits over everything. Y'all know what a honeysuckle is? Yeah, he was a black Amish. Black Amish. Look up Amish Mafia. It was a show that used to be on TLC. You'll see him. Been locked up and everything. Got real nigga ways, but he black Amish. Okay. Okay. Black Amish. Yeah, we had all that, man. Pecans, green apples, peaches. I ain't eat muscadines, but people ate them. Berries, honeysuckles, everything. Is it best to be independent? It really depends on what you're trying to do. Um, okay, yeah, you country. You had a honeysuckle. But yeah, it depends on what you're trying to do. If I would say if you're trying to make the most money you can, be independent. But when you independent, you gotta do the most work too, because like you say, you independent. If you sign to a machine, you won't make the most money, but you don't have to do the most work neither, cause they gonna promote you. They gonna they gonna let people know you out. They gonna pay for studio time and all that, but that's why you don't get the most money neither, because the most money you could get is going to paying all that shit. Cause you gotta count up hotel costs, studio and all that. Being if you were independent, you know we go and record in the hood and it sounds just as good, and get them to get somebody to mix and master it. And you know, well, down here in the South, run at the patchwork or something, you know, go to Atlanta and you can get it mixed and mastered for little or nothing. You know, it's a hustle down here. We always gonna find the cheapest route to do it and try to make the most money. You know, people up north and all that, they forced us to go independent, so we know the independent game. It's nothing for us because we were used to doing it anyway. Because niggas wouldn't sign us, they wouldn't help us out. Period. So we were used to banging it out the trunk, going or going to your local hood store, and then you give them like 100 copies, and for every copy they sell, you know they make a certain amount. Say you got it for 10, tell them y'all can make 4 off each one, and I make 6, and you sell out all your 100. You know they take theirs out. You get your money. You come back, bring them more CDs, and do that at about like I say about 50 hood stores throughout different towns around. You know that's a lick. That's independent. You didn't hit your lick real quick. There's nothing to it. I never understood back in the day. Well, I kind of did, because this is what it was in New York, right? And it's the truth now. Y'all know this is the truth. Y'all had all the companies. So being that y'all had all the companies, y'all kind of got spoiled. You feel me? Y'all got used to getting on. You know, you could just walk to Def Jam and get on. And you know, I used to read about so many people saying they just walked here, or they met a person in their neighborhood that knew Big Daddy Kane, or Heavy D stayed down the street, stuff like that. You know, and it wasn't nothing like that down here. So we would have to go to the hood, you know, go make us a studio, record it, get it to where it's sounding decent, make some copies of it, start passing them out. You know, go to the club every weekend, pass them out. Go to Dodges, you know, that's the gas station or whatever. Go to every gas station that you know people gonna be out at, pass it out. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. I'm getting your game. Hit the like button. But yeah, pass them out, and you gonna make your money. So basically, it depends on what route you're trying to go. If you're trying to work hard, or if you're trying to just chill and let somebody else work for you. So I would say independent, because I'm trying to work hard.
Like if I were to get like a podcast deal or something like that. If I don't own it, if I don't own my name like how I do right now, then I'm straight. If I'm gonna sign with somebody, then y'all be like, well, we own your show now. No, I'm good then. I just stay like I am and just let my stuff just keep growing on its own. I won't be making as much, but in the long run, I will. See, when it come to making big money, you can't think short. You can't think quick. You gotta think long term. Short term money, that's like dope game. They ain't gonna last. Long term money, what's gonna get you through the door? Cause you don't know what's gonna happen in the past. I mean, in the past, you don't know what's gonna happen in the future. So yeah, I want to make sure that you secure. And plus, I just don't want to be dependent on nobody. I don't want no. I don't want no. I don't want to go. Say you go to a label, they give you an advance. Now people think an advance is like free money, but it's not though. Advance is really you paying that back. You know what I'm saying? That's where the studio costs and the hotel costs and all this stuff when you're on the road. All that other stuff come in that. So what use of the good? What was the use of me getting that advance? I'd rather you just keep it and pay me what you owe me on down the line. That's what we're gonna do. I don't want no advance. Pay me what you owe me. Gang. Listen. If nobody's ever seen that movie, what's the movie with Etta James and Howlin' Wolf and Muddy Waters? What's that? What is it called? Come on, y'all, tell me what it's called, man. Don't leave me stuck like this. I hate when I do this. With Lil Walter and all them, when Etta James was singing that song, I'd rather go blind. Man, what's the name of that movie? Yeah, Cashapp Records. Yeah, Cashapp Records. Man, I'm glad you said that. I've been thinking about that all night. But okay, if anybody's ever seen Cashapp Records, this give you a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Muddy Waters. He kept getting like advances. He was getting cars. He would get a house. All this stuff, right? Howlin' Wolf come. First thing Chess tried to do, give him a car. Wolf said, nah, I don't borrow against the store. You just pay me what you owe me. And then when you see on down the line in the movie, with little Walter die, Muddy Waters, he was going to Chess trying to get money to bury him. And then Hannah Wolf pull out a stack of money, and then he said, "I'm gonna bury a fellow musician." And then he hit him with, "It feel good not to have to ask your daddy for money, don't it?" Man, that was so hard, man. That was really part in that movie, man. They give you a perfect example of what I'm talking about. You don't want to borrow against the store. Pay me what you owe me. That's why, and that's a true story too. Wolf had money. Wolf had money for real in real life, cause he never took no advances or nothing. He just wants you to pay him what you owe him. He didn't trick off. He didn't drink. He didn't smoke. He didn't do nothing. He just wants you to pay him what you owe him. Wolf had money, and not to say Muddy was just broke, but Muddy didn't have near what he supposed to have though. He didn't have close to what he supposed to have. You gotta remember the Beatles and all them remade Muddy Water songs, and he was still alive. He went to England over there with them. Who you think that money went to? Chess. And he wasn't even alive no more, so it went to his wife. You know what I'm saying? That's why you don't bar against the store and all that, man. You just pay me what you owe me. If you already was struggling beforehand, what is gonna hurt you to struggle a little bit more? You got through it then. It didn't take me long to learn that. My daddy taught me that. But what I'm saying is, if you went through it before and you was broke and you know you got something coming, what's the use in borrowing against yourself or going to get something from somebody? Just wait on what you finna get. If you've been going without, just go without a little longer. You ain't gonna die. But yeah. That was the hard part in that movie though, man. That was a key part in that movie. Pay me what you owe me. I remember when I watched me and my mom watching that movie. I said, man, I remember when I watched it. When I watched stuff, that's a little saying I say. I was like, man, that was hard. Yeah, I like, damn, that was hard. That was the hardest part of that movie, man. I'm the type of dude I like odd parts of movies. Certain parts of movies hit me hard, and certain parts do for other people. My intro to music, I remember it like it was yesterday. Cause I've said this plenty of times on the channel what I first heard, but I ain't never told y'all how I heard it. I was at my auntie house, and my auntie and them, man, they were I'm well she passed now, R.I.P. my auntie Puppy, but she was a hustler. I'm talking about a hustler. Like she was real, man. I got a lot of real women in my family. She was thorough. Like she had done time because she went snitch, and then she got out after like 5. Then she went back, then did like 8. Man, she was thorough. But anyway, I was at my auntie house, and we was all up there chilling. And I remember this dude named Frank. He had a club. He was an older dude. He told my cousin Jr. He said, "Put in that tape right there, that new Scarface." So Jr. He went and got the tape. Like I say, with tapes back then now. We wasn't no CDs. So he went and got the tape. He put the tape in the tape deck. He played it. And I heard this dude. I heard the little dude rapping "funky little nigga" something blah 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 blah. Then I heard Scarface rapping and Willie D, and I was like, man, I like this. So that was my first. That was my first rap song I heard, right? But I didn't never hear this when I was at home, cause I didn't have. I had an older sister. I just had one older sister stay with me. My other sister was out the house, so I wasn't just really hearing too much rap. I just hear it when I go up there on the weekend. So the next weekend I go up there. I took the tape. Me and my other cousin that's my age. I took the tape. We go outside. I'm listening to it. This was my first time hearing mine playing tricks on me. So I'm like, yeah, I like this jump right here. But when I fell in love with music though, was in '93. I was 8 years old. I was chilling in the house. I hear on the I hear I my room right here. The TV's in here, but it's a wall blocking, so I can't see nothing. I'm laying on the bed. I hear something go do 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 do. It was this gin and juice. I jumped up and I walked in there and I looked. And I'm sitting there watching the video, man. I'm telling you, from that day, I was wearing blue and thinking I was a crib and everything, man. I fell in love with it. That was the first CD I bought. I saved up $20. CDs that just came out too, but you could still buy tapes. So when you went to the CD store, they had the tape section and they had the CD section. So when you go in there, it had that there wasn't that what's that sticker called parental advisory. You know that they have it wrote on all the CDs or whatever parental advisory sticker. They just came out with them. So I couldn't buy it. I had to get my older sister to buy it for me. But she bought it for me, and we listened to it on the way back to the house. And man, I probably knew every song by the end of that night. I fell in love with that joint. And it was a trip. All my cousins, like when I tell y'all I used to go to my cousin's house on the weekend, all of them were vice lords, right? So vice lords were red and kick their cap to the left. I would come to Boone wearing all blue, my cap to the right. But they were looking at me so sideways. Man, they were looking at me so sideways. Boy, what you doing? But I'm 8, you feel me? I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. I'm just up here. Just living Snoop Dogg. I'm like, I don't know. I said this how I'm wearing it though. I used to tell him that though, no lie. How you say this how I'm wearing it though. Let me show y'all something. Show y'all how for real I am. I wouldn't wear nothing but blue for a time. Let me see if I still got this picture. I can't find it. It's a picture of me when I'm 8. I would take my school picture, and I would not take that picture unless I had on my blue shirt. No lie. I wouldn't take the picture unless I could put on my blue shirt. Man, where is this picture at, man? I know I got it. That's how serious I was. that like I was telling y'all, music can influence you. I'm telling y'all, at 8 years old, wanting to be Snoop Dogg for real. Can't find this damn picture, but yeah. Where that picture at? That's a picture of me and my first son when he was just born. I was high as hell on that picture. Can you tell it? I kept opening my mouth, playing with him. So when I took the picture, I was like, close your mouth. He wouldn't close his mouth though. I was like, well, fuck, I said, just take the picture. But yeah, I was told, man. Yeah, I used to love Bone too. I ain't gonna lie. People don't give Bone that respect, man. People really don't know how hard Bone Thugs and Harmony was when they first came out. They really don't, man. Like I guess this one of them times you have to tell people you had to been there because when they hit hard. Like Bone was Bone was like Migos when Migos dropped what's that song? Bad and Bougie. In Jacuzzi. Y'all remember how hot that song was? Well, when Crossroads dropped back in the day, it was just like that. When Crossroads came out, it wasn't nothing out like that at the time. Like, man, that song was hard. Man, that song was hard, man. Hey, it wasn't nothing out like that. I'm gonna miss everybody. I'm gonna miss everybody. I liked a lot, but see, I was a real Bone fan though, so I used to like some of the songs that wasn't on the radio. Yeah, man, me, I had a cousin right that we used to rap when we were little, like about 8, 9 and stuff like that, and he used to try to rap like Bone so much, man, where he wasn't even saying no words. I'd be like, bro, will you please stop that? Please stop that, man. Just mumbling. I'm like, bro, they be saying words, man. You not saying no words. So you gotta say words, man. I used to. I had a cousin. Man, that used to ride. Only thing he would bump when he was hustling. Like I used to have, man. I come from a real hustling family, man. I'll get into that with y'all here in a minute, but I had a cousin. Well, I got a cousin. But I say he used to love playing that for the love of money. That was his jump because he loved Easy. That was his favorite rapper. Boy, he was hurt, man. When Easy died, he was so sad. Bruh, I was like, God, man, he was hurt. I remember that. I remember when Easy died because of him. Ooh, he was hurt. But yeah, I remember where I was when Tupac died. You know how people say, you remember where you were when certain things happened. I was at the house watching Singled Out on MTV. I bet y'all remember what that show was, do you? Singled Out with Jenny McCarthy and I don't know who the dude was. I can't remember his name. But I remember who Jenny McCarthy was. She was fine me back then, being young. It flashed across the TV screen at the bottom. Tupac Shakur had just now been pronounced dead at the age of 20. What is it? 25, I think. Did it say 20? Yeah, I think it said 25. Yeah, I said, dang. I was shocked too. I remember that. I was shocked. My older sister, she was really shocked. She was at the house, but she couldn't believe it. But yeah, I had, I got a lot of strong women on my side. You know, most of the women in my family was hustlers, and they showed the youngsters, meaning the men, the boys, the game, and yeah, yeah. I got two aunties that done time. One auntie that, well, I guess you would call it scam. You know, she used to. She don't do it no more though. All of them hustle. Well, not all of them. I got one auntie that's very church like. Everybody got their auntie on my mama's side. See, on my mama's side, it's five sisters. It's five of them. It's six of them. It's six of them. But my other auntie, she just passed recently. R.I.P. Puppy. But yeah, she just passed. So, with number of women on that side, it wasn't saying. So that's why I say we got some strong women. For real. Like I've seen a lot of stuff and it had to do with women. You feel me? So I've never been the type like to downplay a woman and make like a woman weak. I know women strong. I've seen, like I said, I know it. A Ball and MJG. I always say that A Ball and MJG my favorite rap group, but UGK is my second though. A Ball and MJG. I'm gonna say coming out hard. Let me tell you why. Because I bought that CD 8 times. I ain't lying either. I know exactly how many. I bought it 8 times. I wish my homeboy were here to confirm it with you. Because anytime I lost it, I go back and rebuy it. I always made sure to keep it. Telling you, I used to eat Circuit City up, man. Because it's like people would still. I don't know what my CD always went to. People down like, all right, I'm in Mississippi. We just an hour from Memphis. So it's like if somebody see that CD, man, they gonna get you. Period. They gonna get you. I like on top. See, that's what I was thinking about. That's what I was gonna debate it as. But like I said, I didn't buy on top of the world that many times. But I bought coming out hard over and over and over. I just love that junk. I don't know what it was about it, man. It went hard to me. But I like on top of the world too, though. But UGK, when I like the last one that came, the double disc. I can't think of what it's called. The one when they just got it when Pimp it just got out and they did the double disc CD. That was hard. That was a hard CD. Pimp was spitting too. It was something I'm thinking about now. What I had go on clean and I'm sipping on bar. Now they want my car. Hold up. I got the diamond in the woods, something look funny. She like to let her hair down when the sky gets sunny. Like, man, it was some. I can't think of the name of the song, but Pimp went hard. Pimp went hard in that, man. R.I.P. Pimp. Yeah, I'm gonna say that one. I'm gonna tell you what. You want to know something else that was hard about him though? I like the Bun B Trio. Just it by itself. And that song he dedicated to Pimp C, man, that was a hard song. I used to bump that. That was a hard CD, but I used to bump that song though. The song he just rapping where it ain't no hook, he just straight rapping. Man, that was a hard song. You had to respect, man. Bun B was killing at that time though. Do you remember that time period when Bun B was just getting features on everybody's stuff, just eating everybody's verse? I'm talking about killing, man. It was a time when Bun B was like that top dude. I'm talking about that top dude to where like what I don't think a Jay-Z could have missed with Bun B at one point. Bun B was on fire for a minute, for real. I don't know if people remember it, but if somebody debated, I'll make a video about it. I'll show it to you, for real. No, I ain't heard it. I ain't heard it. I ain't heard. I would like to though. I like Big Crit, man. I like his style. You know, he got a similar Texas style. We know with him being from Mississippi, but he from Meridian though, so I don't really know how they do down there. Meridian a little good piece for me. They probably went down by the coast. Shit, Meridian about probably about 6, 7 hours for me. I don't know how they do down there. Obviously though, they like cars and riding clean. Which what's up? We do too. People around here they just like to have money though. They ain't really on. People used to be on getting cars and all that stuff until people just found out that that ain't worth nothing. You just need something to get around in, and you need to keep your money because you never know what might happen. Time getting so crazy. Like Jordan Tower, it's getting spooky out here. Where you say you from? You said it ain't far from your hometown. It's raining hard out there. I should roll up another one and go sit on the porch. Newton County. Okay, what's up with it, man? You in Australia? Appreciate you watching me, man. All the way out here in Mississippi. Chilling, man. Newton County. I got some people on my census from Newton County. If you don't mind me asking, what's your last name? I've been recently here doing my family tree. I've been trying to find family. Australia. What brought you to the channel? Subscribe if you had, man, and hit the like button for your boy. It helps me out. Australia produced some good fighters. You know I'm a fan of the fight game. Y'all produce real good fighters. Ain't no doubt about that. Wrestlers too. People don't know as a black person I watch wrestling. I don't watch it too much no more though, man. That thing got so crazy. It's basically the days of our lives now. They need to have a doom 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 as sands through the hourglass. So are the days of our lives. Hey, you ain't from the South, your mom ain't never set you down. You watch Days of Our Lives in the morning. At 12:30 to 1:30 when the news go off. Yeah, man. All is one. All is one, man. So yeah, doing good as I'm gonna be. Can't complain. You know we all breathing. We all alive. We all alive. Blessed to see my kids. Blessed to be able to breathe. I don't know if y'all know when I was little, when I was younger, I fractured something over here. I don't even, man, I was like 5 or something. I don't know what I did, but I know I messed up something 'cause I couldn't breathe. Me being bad, I'm turning flips, man. I turn a flip, man. I done turn like 5 flips in a row. I go for like the last one. I turn and I don't get all the way over, man. I land and feel like my stomach and my chest came together. I'm talking about I hit hard. I remember I told my cousin, I said, I can't breathe. I said, I can't breathe. Hey, he just, and get what he did. Hey, he just took out running. Yeah. Hey, Meg. Hey, Meg. Yeah, I messed myself up. But I got through it, though. Yeah, he dipped on me. Cuz was scared. You know, he was little, too. He ran and grabbed my mama. Hey, Meg. Hey, Meg. Yeah, I messed myself up, man. You know, us a black folks, though, you alright. I ain't even go to the hospital that night. You alright? Shit, I can't breathe. Hell no, I'm not alright. But that morning, how you feel? I said, I still can't breathe. I said, I can't breathe. I've been up all night. I can look back on it and laugh, but at the time, it wasn't no laughing matter. Not to me, it wasn't. It wasn't no laughing matter at all. It's starting to slack up outside now. What's the weather like where y'all at? Shit, it's sunny in Australia right now, ain't it? Okay, it raining hard. Where you at? It rain. Where you at? Where you at, bro? But I say it raining where I'm at too. It ain't going hard though, but it will. I gotta get my hair braided, y'all. But I'm so used to wearing caps. I just be going so long without getting my hair braided because I always got a cap on anyway. So what do it matter? Mm-hmm. Cap kind of hurt my head though, so I'm gonna wear it like this for a minute. Alrighty. Yeah, I hit the like button for you, boy. Bang the like button. Been in here 49 minutes. Don't even seem that long. I don't even plan. Every time I get on live, I don't never plan on being on it long. But then I get to rambling and talking, and hey, it is what it is, right? Can't hurt. I got an audience. You feel me? 4 is better than 0. People always come back and watch the video later on too. My YouTube analytics be telling me, times when people watching and all that. Man, I didn't know it get that in depth, but I looked at it real good probably about a month ago, and man, it get in depth. It tell you a lot of stuff. The only thing it don't tell you, and it used to tell you like every country that's watching you, but it just don't tell you that no more. Yeah, Ray Shrimmer, they like 15 minutes away from me. Yeah, they right up the street. Yeah, Tupelo ain't far from where I'm at. I don't personally know them, but I know of them. My nephews and them, they know him. My younger nephews, they in their same age bracket. But they some cool dudes though. They cool. They legit. Um, the dark skin one, Slim Jimmy, he was in the hood a couple of months ago. He was out there passing out toys and doing a lot of stuff in Hilldale. So yeah, they be back. Yeah, they be coming back. That's why I said, yeah, they legit. They pretty real with their. They take care of their people. They take care of their folks. You know, it's people from Tupelo that y'all ain't heard of yet. That y'all probably hear of soon. Who is Sir King? What you mean? I heard baby crying. Hope ain't no baby in the rain. It's raining outside. My show here, baby. Y'all might hear it. But yeah, they be putting on their folks, man, and they come back, they support, they like I said, they cool dudes. Nah, that's a song. It's like an app you can get to make intros, and I could pick between a bunch of different type of intros and genres, and that was the closest one I could find that had like a rap song that I kind of liked that sounded alright, so I just chose it. I'm gonna make an intro song pretty soon here just to show people I can rap, cause I used to rap or whatever. People know. Oh, okay. My video got recommended when you were watching that video probably. But yeah, man, I could not to toot my own horn, but man, hey, toot, man, I can really flow for real, and people know it. But I stopped doing it because it ain't no money in it. I like, man, this ain't getting me nowhere. I'm not rapping for fun. I ain't never been that type. Like if I do something for fun, it gotta be something I just really love, and I used to love rapping like that, but nah. I sit around and freestyle with folks, but nah, not to go in the booth and be making song after song. Nah. We done a show one time. I was in a group with me and my homeboy. We called ourselves 662. The area code of Mississippi. The top part anyway. My my rap was like how can I describe my rap? My rap was real life, like for real. It wasn't too wild, but it was real life. Like I've pimped before. I ain't no stranger to fighting. I've you can see that. I've been stabbed before. Um, like I say, I just told y'all about my mama's side, my aunties. I could tell y'all a bunch of stories about my cousins, but I ain't want to say too much about them, cause yeah. Um, it was real life. I like to rap. I like to rap about women and stuff in my raps. Rap about my car. I used to have a Chevy on the 20s. Back then, 20 was the thing. I had just got my car painted like cocaine white. It was shiny white. Got some tint. I had a Chevy Caprice. Got some pipes. My system, CD player. The typical Southern starter kit. You feel me? But my junk was clean though. It was clean. So, I used to rap about fly stuff. But at the same time, it'll get gangster in my rhymes, depending on what we talking about. That what it would, depending on what we talking about. Like what the song about. I sold it. Yeah, I sold it. You know how folks do, man. You'll fix something up, and then somebody come. You right. I wrote it for a little while, but somebody came and offered me a good little penny for it, and I was like, yeah, it gotta go, it gotta go. But after then though, you be wanting to get like a newer model car, cause after that I went and got a Chrysler LHS, so I upgraded. it's easy. It's easy to do things when you don't have kids, because when I got my first son, all that getting cars and stuff, it didn't stop. My car's out there right now messed up. You feel me? So hey, stuff changes. You feel me? You just have to roll with it. So it's a part of life. It's a part of life. You have to roll with it. So when you see these folks around here stunting like they balling and all this, hey, you don't be shocked, cause you don't ain't no telling how they living. You feel me? Yeah, I'm from Mississippi. Ain't no telling how they living. They could be struggling. They probably still staying at their mama house. They ain't got no bills. They got a phone that's on a plan with their mama or daddy that they don't have to pay for. They just paid in one wop, stuff like that. You feel me? They ain't paying no bills. The only thing they have to worry about is getting something to eat, and barely have to worry about that. So that's how that go. Cause when I was living like that, like I just told you everything I had. So when I get some money, hey, I'm out here being fresh and clean and going to the studio and all this other stuff. Okay, and Marita, I'm up top. I'm like in like I told Judean, I'm from Baldwin. It's like an hour from Memphis, up top northern Mississippi. Yeah, the one saying I can't afford that no more. I can't do it. I can't do it. I have to slowly build, because anything I get now, my first thought, what I gotta do for my kids? Are they finna come tomorrow? I gotta make sure I got this. I gotta make sure I got that. Okay, I done been to West Point. I done been to West Point a couple of times. And ain't nothing but black folks down there. Man, I give you a funny West Point story too. Let me give you a funny West Point story before you leave this, before you dip out. And if you ain't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Here go my funny West Point story. So I remember I was sitting at the crib. I didn't have no money. I'm talking about I was broke. I didn't have nothing. My homeboy Michael called me. I'm gonna say names because I want him to see this, because he gonna see this and trip out. Okay, I said he come by the crib. He like, man, what you doing, man? I said, shit, nothing, chilling, man. I said, bored, bro. I said, man, I need to hit a lick, man, like right now. He like, man, I got one for you. I'm like, what's up? He like, man, I met these girls, man, at the club the other weekend. They from West Point. He said she got a friend. He said, you wanna ride down there with me? I like, bet. I like, what she look like? He was like, man, they both straight. I'm telling you, they straight, man. He's like, right down here with me. I said, bet. But let me tell you though, I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, I'm gonna be real now. This what I was on at the time. I said, man, I'm telling you now, I ain't really studying how they look. I said, man, I'm finna rob these hoes. I said, I don't care. I said, I need something. I need to get some money. I'm broke. He was like, man, I don't care, man. I just need you to come down here, and be a fall guy, so I can, fool with old girl. I'm like, bet, let go. So we on our way to West Point. So from where I stay to West Point, it's like probably like a 40-minute drive. So we get on the bypass, we on our way to West Point. He talking to her and everything, and I get to talking to a friend, we getting to know each other, whatever. He like a bet, we about to pull up. He like, where y'all at? And then she was like, pass this gas station, and then you gonna pass the little park, and then you make a right. So we do all that, man, and I was like, where are these apartments right here? She was like, yeah. Now I ain't never been to West Point. Man, these apartments was so hood, man. Man, it was a dude, man. I ain't lying. It looked like a dude had just got robbed because he was running to his car and then he balled out so hard. So I'm like, man, what the heck? But I told you what I was on, so I was ready. So I'm like, well, bet, man. I don't care, bro. I'm like, let go in here. Like I don't care. It's whatever. I like we straight, bro. Come on. So we part. The girl come to the door. She tell him to come on up. So we go up the stairs, man. Oh man, we go in the apartment. When I tell you they were living so rough, the only thing I could have took from them, I ain't. First off, let me tell you what they look like. All right, the girl. That when we go in the career, one of them real big, one of them real big, and the other one she ain't just as bad looking, but her face kind of messed up, hair wild. I'm talking about she look rough too. So I'm thinking to myself, which one I'm talking to? And he's sitting there chilling. So I see him eventually walk up. Hey, he didn't want to do it in front of me though. And then I see him walk up to the big one. I said, I ain't say that to him then. I waited till later on that night. I'm gonna tell you what I said to him though. But anyway, so I see you talking to the big one. So I said, okay, I guess the other one I'm talking to. So I'm over there talking to her or whatever. So I'm like, man, I know something got to be in here. They ain't do nothing. They ain't do nothing, man. I say the only thing they probably did was put on some nice clothes. They had on some nice clothes. That was it though. So I'm sitting there talking to her, making small talk. I'm just really trying to figure out like what's in here or whatever. So she called her friend. They like, we finna go back here and get some. So they go back there and talk or whatever. So while they talking, I get up. I'm running through everything. I'm looking through cabinets. I'm looking at the refrigerator. I'm looking through everything. The only thing I found was a pair of baby Jordans. That's it. That's the only thing. The only thing I found. It wasn't no food. It wasn't no water. It wasn't no cereal on the top of the refrigerator. It wasn't no bread on the table. It wasn't nothing in that house, in that apartment, beside a pair of baby Jordans sitting on the counter. That was it. And they would run down too. Man, when I tell you I was so mad. I was so mad. When they came back out the room, she asked her friend, she was like, what's wrong with him? I was over there just like, man, I'm so ready to go. I'm so ready to go. Oh man, I'm so ready to go. Man, I was heated. I was heated. I went down there completely for nothing. For nothing. But I ain't gonna stunt to y'all though. I did get some special service though. I wasn't gonna go down there just empty handed and then I left. I am a man. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. But then I left. But then I left though. But I was like, man, I didn't even get to do what I came down here to do. Man, no, I ain't never been back down there. I was so mad I started to take the baby Jordans. I said, but nah, I ain't gonna do that. I said, shit, that's the only thing that's in the house. I said, let me not do that. I said, I bet they noticed that. But let me tell you, when we got back to the car, I asked my homeboy. I said, boy, what made you holler at that big girl like that, boy? He was like, man, it was dark in the club, man. I thought she was fine, man. I was like, nah, don't blame it on that. Man, I picked on that boy, man, forever about that. I'm talking about forever. Damn, Michael. He said, man, it was dark in the club, man. I thought she looked good, man. That's why we don't have. After that, we had made it a little rule. We don't holler at girls in the club. We wait for you to come outside the club so we can see. When you outside, the natural light, everything is on you, so we can see you. Yeah, they were catfishing back then. A girl will holler at you in the darkest part of the club. That's how they used to get you. That's real talk. Did y'all know that? They used to talk. I'm telling you. Think about it. The prettiest girls always be center of attention in the front. The girls that don't look too good, no offense now, but this is true. I always be in the back. I always be in the darkest part of the club. And then when a slow dance or something come on and the room gets dark, then that's when they come and holler at you or whatever. That's how it used to happen. It done happened to me plenty of times. I understood what he said, but I still want to pick on him though. Cause I got exactly what he meant. I was like, yeah, I got done like that, a couple weeks ago. That's how they used to get you though. But yeah, that's my West Point story though. Yeah, go to them hood apartments, man, dude getting robbed out there, and then these girls looking like creatures of the night and living like they in prehistoric times. I'm like, man, they doing worse than I'm doing. Nah, I ain't been that man. This happened a long time ago. That's why I said like when I told y'all about the robbing part, this was so long ago. Like I'm so much of a different person now. You feel me? That how old was I, man? I ain't had my oldest son then. I was probably like I probably about like 19, and I'm 35 now. Yeah, that's not me. You feel me? That was just how I was, back then or whatever. That's what I was on. But yeah, I didn't take the baby Jordans. You feel me? I didn't take the Jordans. I still remember I don't remember the number, but I know if I when I seen them though, they were purple and gold and black. But I didn't take them though. I really thought I was finna go down there. See, this was my plan. This is what I thought was gonna happen. I thought I was gonna go down there. They were gonna like have like a medicine cabinet full of pills, or I was gonna try to get them to get a bunch of green or something, and then I was gonna get it or something, something like that, not nothing where I was gonna have to, drop it out, drop it. I wasn't gonna do all that to them. But I wanted to come out of there with something, you feel me? If I came out of there with at least $50, I could flip it, you feel me? It was just I just wanted something. Something. I couldn't have did nothing with them baby Jordans. Nothing. I couldn't have did nothing but probably just cleaned them off for and then set them back up there. I couldn't have did nothing with them. And I didn't understand that. Where did some baby Jordans come from? There ain't no baby in the house. I never understood that neither. Why do y'all got these baby Jordans? Did y'all take them? Cause I ain't no baby in the house. I ain't see no baby stuff, nothing like that. Because I when I seen the baby Jordan, I'm looking around for a baby, but I don't see no baby. But I said she must got a baby, so I'm like, I ain't gonna take him. I ain't see no babies. Well, not to talk about the baby must not have nothing either then, because the baby, it wasn't no, like I said, no baby beds, it wasn't no nothing over there. It wasn't nothing over there. They probably would, man. Ain't no telling. Cause I remember they told me they get their food stamps tomorrow. Hey, that always be the story when you see somebody refrigerator, they'll tell, well, I get my stamps tomorrow. That's why it's empty or something like that. We had to make it last till it'd be Wednesday. We get on Friday. Man, I don't care nothing about that, man. That ain't in y'all business. I'm probably struggling. I'm probably doing just as bad as y'all are. They ain't had nothing. They had TV. Black folk, we're gonna have a TV at least. They had a TV. Watching VCR tapes with DVDs. We ain't gonna have no cable, but we're gonna have a TV and a DVD player. I wouldn't stay. Ain't no way I was gonna stay tonight. You gotta remember now, don't get me wrong. I wasn't worried over there, but I did see somebody just get robbed. I don't wanna have to have to do nothing to nobody over here. Cause they ain't what I came over here for. You feel me? I'm the type of person I don't be looking for issues. So like if I'm gonna do something, I try to do it to where it ain't gonna be no altercation or nothing. And plus I've always been the type I think before I act. You know, I ain't gonna do nothing with the thought of like I'm finna get locked up or what if I get locked up. Whatever I do, like if I would have did that, as soon as I did, I would have told them let's go. We ain't even staying there talking no more. Let's go. They going to catch us on the road. You feel me? Or when we get back to bar when ain't no way, they gonna lead in. You feel me? But other than that, nah, I ain't gonna do it like that. Yeah, I would have starved, man. I couldn't fix a sandwich, man. I don't think you could have did it. No, ate some ice. That's it. Ate some good old crushed ice or something. Man, they were doing bad, man. You know how you know how black folks usually have. They have at least water in the refrigerator. You know, some black folks will boil some water and then they'll pour it in a jug and put it in the refrigerator and let it cool. Now the streets ain't safe no more, man. You can't even trust your so-called friends out here. Nah, that's how they do. I had a friend. I got a video on here about it too. I had a friend I was so close with, man. I feel like this dude was my brother. I was real close with. And then he turned around and set me up. I ain't gonna lie to y'all neither. Real talk too, since I got people on here. I ain't never told nobody what I'm about to tell y'all, and this is just the guys honest truth. That messed my head up psychologically to this day. I swear to God, to where I don't trust nothing. Nothing. I have never let nobody get close to me like that again. Ever. All based off that one situation that happened when I was younger. Real talk. Because the reason I say this is people think that like some people say I act funny, but them be people that just have an issue with me. Period. Cause I don't act. I'm the same dude all the time. But people will tell you though that I don't fool nobody. I'm always to myself, and I am. I'm always to myself. But I never told nobody why I'm always to myself. But that's why I'm always to myself. Cause I don't trust nothing because of that. Yeah, I heard the cab. I'm sorry to hear about that, man. Yeah, I heard the cab though. Oh, I be foul for them. I be, woo, Lord Jesus, I be foul for them, you know, and we cool now, but it's just the truth. I beat him till until my feelings wasn't hurt no more, for real, for real. And I got witnesses of that. They were the main person I wanted to just get back at, cause that hurt my heart, man. I swear it did. That hurt my soul. I don't think and like I said, we cool now, but he really don't even understand that to this day. He don't even understand that. I never told him that. We ain't never talked about it. We just let it go or whatever. But that just bothered me, man. Damn. Yeah, man. Sorry to hear about that, man. No, ain't nobody gonna protect you like you. That's when I found it out, man. Nobody gonna look out for me like me. Cause I had a person that was with me that was supposed to be cool with me that ran off. That's what I'm saying. I can be through some shit, man. That's a true story, man. Like I've seen firsthand, like you know all the stuff that people tell you, people rap about, and all that stuff. I've seen this stuff. Some stuff I won't never, I never tell nobody because I'm just not that type of person. I never say nothing about it. But and I ain't that type of person. You know, I don't even come off of that type of person, do I? Like I don't try to, I don't try to be something I ain't. I don't try to be out here like I'm tough and a super gangster and all this type of stuff. I'm a family man. I love my kids and I love to play and act goofy and watch scary movies and smoke blunts. You feel me? That's what I like to do. And watch fights and stuff like that. But man, it can get real though. Cause I've seen real stuff like stuff that people talk about, and then that's how I can tell people ain't been through nothing because they'll talk about it like it ain't nothing. You feel me? You obviously ain't been through it the way you talking about it. You couldn't have been for you to be talking about it like it's nothing. I've seen people talk about, man, I've seen my aunties. I used to sell it to my aunties, and yeah, man, it really messed me up. But I had to get that money and stuff like that, man. Nah, I don't believe it. It just sounds good because man, like I said, I've seen a lot of stuff, man. I've seen a lot of stuff. I've never done that before, man. That's pretty strong, that bro. But no, I don't come out like that. So yeah, it just messed my head up, man. That's what I'm saying. I done seen a lot of stuff. Yeah, man. Like if I told you the situation, like if y'all ever watched the beginning of my videos, like I mean when I started this channel, and you ever seen my baby mama who used to be on my videos sometime and used to be here with me and all that was in my very first video. Yeah, I'm just listening. If you do, like I say, it's pretty strong. But yeah, man. If I told y'all like what happened with that situation, you'd be like, what? You wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it. Man, I done been through some stuff, bro. Shit, and what don't kill you make you stronger. Real talk. You can't sit around and mope about it and be sad about it. Like I said, it made my head up psychologically for real though. Cause I just really stopped fooling with folks after that. Not to where I just became an introvert. I would still go out and stuff, but you weren't getting close to me. Don't nobody come to my crib. I want to sit here and chill and play games and let's smoke and all. Nah, bro. Uh, mm. I sit here, man. Yeah, for real. This is the Bible. It's dusty, but I had to dig it out. And it's in my hands. I sleep with my nine under my pillow every night. I stay with my thing on me everywhere I go. I keep it by my on my table when I'm just sitting still. I don't trust nothing for real. For real. I'm telling you. Nothing. That's how that day made me feel. I put too much trust in a person, man, that I thought had my back. On God, man, like I don't know the exact date, but I'm gonna say it was like a week before that happened, or 2 weeks before that happened. I had just stopped the dude from beating him up by still, man. I beat the dude up, to stop from beating him up. You feel me? Like it was serious, man. I was like, man, I can't believe you did that. They got me. I was like, boy, it shot me, bro. I was like, man, dudes that do you like that. When I said I don't trust nothing. Yeah. But where you? Whoa. Oh, Michael Brown, where you from? Maybe you from Florida or something. Cause they don't be have okay. Cause they don't be having that stuff like that around here. I guess that's probably a good thing. But you know what though? See, we talking about all that. The older folks around here won't try nothing new. They stick to what they know, like real talk. You couldn't bring them nothing new, for real. They stick to what they know. And let me ask y'all something. Do y'all know any crackheads that done caught coronavirus? I don't. Yeah, I feel in love now, but that's what I'm saying, man. Sometimes like I'm a counselor. I guess I hide my feelings. I be wanting to make sure everybody else straight. You feel me? That's what they say. You just can't let stuff get to you, man. For real. That's just how I live life, man. If I let everything get to me, man, I'll be out here on everything. I'll be on everything. You can't let life get to you. I don't look my age because I don't let life get to me. And I'm not. I don't. Life is what I make it. It's only gonna be bad if I say it's bad. Real talk. Who to say that I'm bored sitting here watching TV chilling or whatever? The outside world might feel like that, but if I'm comfortable with it, that's cool. Trying to set my arm up, man. My arm get tired. Had to put it on charger for a minute. Can you very sad, man? I bet your enemies ain't sad. Only person gonna see me sad is the mirror when I look in it. That's it. You ain't getting no satisfaction of seeing me down. This is my other auntie. She's a holy roller. That's the one I'm talking about. That didn't do nothing. She was straight laced. My sister got my other picture book, man. I can show you all my aunties. I don't know where it's at though. Appreciate it. Yeah, anybody gonna keep on moving. They ain't studying what you doing. They gonna sleep at night and all that. Because man, the crack. I mean, I just don't know no crackheads that got corona. You know, they don't walk around with no mask. They be everywhere. I mean, where I'm from, I see them often. So they walking around cool around everybody. They just never get sick. They live long. I mean, what is it? You feel me? Not to say, not tell nobody go out there and try nothing. Now, don't do that. But I'm just asking the question. Like, what, you know? I don't know. What is it? What they putting in hard nowadays? It's some, hey, it's something, ain't it? It might can't survive the smoke. It's something. It's something. Cause I'm telling you, think about it. What crackhead, been caught corona? What crackheads you seen walk around with a mask on? But crackheads be around everybody, paying, get money and stuff. They be around everybody. I'm telling you, man. It slack up outside, then it start back going hard. They don't know what it want to do. I see my old Benjamin Franklin in the background. My daddy gave me that BB gun when I was like 5. Still got it. It's old too. Oh. Yeah, they survived everything. Everything getting hit by cars. Everything. Everything. It must be a painkiller or something. That's I don't know. I don't know. But scientifically, that's a time. People don't think this. People think like cooking some hard up or something. It's just simple, but it's actually really a scientific process. So who knows what process that's part of it that's making it to where they can just survive everything. Like for real. I don't know. But it's a scientific process though. That's why you have to wear a mask, you know. You should cover your face or something. I've never done it. I'm just saying. Yeah. Novocaine, all that stuff. It's like what they call derivatives of it. Derivatives. You see my old pictures back there, my mama when she was young. When I got my tooth pulled, man, my mouth was numb for like 2 hours afterwards. I could barely talk. I was slobbering. I couldn't eat my cheeseburger like I wanted to. I was still trying to eat, man. I was hungry when I left. Man, I was starving. I wanted something to eat. Nay. What's up with you? Long time no here. We got Canada in the building. Yeah, man. You could have thought my bottom lip. I wouldn't even felt it. Yeah, we've been live for finna be 1 hour and 30 minutes, man. We've been live for a minute now. I can't believe it. Said I usually don't go live this long. I got a hold to some fire green, and now I just want to talk, I guess. Hey, you got here though. Yeah, you got here. Have y'all seen my latest videos about about O Block and all that. What y'all think going on? I ain't gonna be like a bunch of these other YouTubers and be like, I know what it is, but see, I ain't gonna say nothing yet because blah blah blah. Man, these people be killing me when they be making them type of videos. I be like, why they do be talking on Chicago so much and I ain't even from them? If I make a video, man, it's probably gonna be about 5 minutes long. I ain't gonna be on there and like I know everything and all that. I'm just gonna give you the facts of what happened when something happened. But I ain't gonna, yeah, man. So and so did this, and then blah 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 got mad and hit whoop de whoop. So then whoop de whoop went retaliated, but he didn't do it though. I know who did it. I know who did it, but I ain't gonna say. And people think like, let's say the police or the DEA or FBI, anybody watching it, and you on here, I know who did it, but I ain't gonna say man, y'all some clown dudes, man. Yeah, the one saying that I just try to get straight to the point, and I ain't finna tell you no lie or nothing like that. No, okay, appreciate you watching the videos. Appreciate you subscribing too. Man, yeah, police got Instagram, they got lives too. And then plus, if I was a policeman, I would make a bunch of Instagram accounts. It's easy work, you feel me? Like y'all just going if y'all gonna get on internet and tell all your business, what you expect? Appreciate you. Excuse me. Good night to you. But yeah, what they expect, man. If you get on there and tell all your business, yeah, I did this, man, and I don't care. Ha 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 ha. Okay. And then when you get caught, what the first thing a person holler? Yeah, man, so and so snitched on me, man. Somebody snitching. Yeah, you. You. All you got, man, it is not hard to just keep your mouth closed. I wouldn't doubt it. They wouldn't even really have to catfish them. They could just get a pretty FBI agent or something to do it, and they would off them. They were off them because they just talk so much. How they used to do on To Catch a Predator, they would have a girl, a little decoy, and then when the dude walk in there, the girl would say, "Let me go get this," and then she'll walk back out the room, and then Chris Hansen walk in. Hi, can you just sit down for a second? Yeah, I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline and NBC. We're doing an expose on predators. You can catch them the same way, man. The same way. I used to watch that To Catch a Predator. I used to watch that all the time. But yeah, I gotta stop talking so much, man. Stop talking so much. People want you. Back in the day, man, people didn't even want you to know that they was a gangster. For real. Yo. Yeah, the one saying like the video that I made here recently when they say the DEA in Ireland was in O Block. Yeah. Good night to you. But yeah, the video I made when they went to O Block. Like, what, man, that would have. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would have been nervous as hell. That's just me personally, because I'm not dumb. Like, people are not coming here just to scare me. Nah. They're not wasting gas, time, none of that just to come and scare me. No, they not. I don't care what nobody say. For real. real. That's not. I don't know how true dude was in my comments, but he said his stepdaddy was a Fed. He said that this is what he say allegedly, that they've already built their case and they're just waiting. And that's what he put in my comments. That ain't nothing coming out my mouth of what I'm saying. That's alleged and that's what somebody else wrote. But that's what he wrote though. And I don't know if he for real or not, but even if he wouldn't, it just wouldn't be nothing that I take lightly. I wouldn't. Nah, I don't know. I have no idea. I was trying to find that out. I have no idea, but I would think they didn't, being that it was some dudes that already made the video, and they had walked past them. So I don't know though. Whole lot pretty big. They probably went somewhere. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I never really understand how O Block is made. I know it got gates over it, and I seen pictures of it, but then we see other parts of it. But I be thinking to myself, is it made like they are down here, and you go in the gate and you can go around different parts or whatever? Then I understand, but I don't know. You know how people don't never want their location being known, so when they make it, it kind of be in the air and all that. You don't know where nobody is, which is smart to do. But no, I don't know if nobody got arrested though. I'll put it right here. Okay. Man, oh, I'm getting tired, man. But no, I don't know if nobody got arrested. Mm-hmm. But they better slow down though and stop putting everything on camera. Man, Instagram is a black man's worst nightmare. Instagram worse than any firearm that was ever made. Because if you think about it, social media is what took everybody's life. The firearm did it literally, but social media is what brought the location, what started the beef, what all that, you feel me? Alrighty, you keep it gangster, man. Be safe out there. I ain't finna be too long on here myself, y'all. I've been going pretty strong on here. I appreciate y'all watching it too, man. Real talk, conversing with me and talking bad with me. Cause I ain't had nothing else to do. Got nothing else to do. Y'all listen to me. It's like therapy. Like therapy. But man, I appreciate y'all subscribing to the channel though. You know, all the people that's new that subscribe. Make sure y'all leave me a like, man, and let people know about the channel. Till then, me and Ho Little Fish do supposed to know what you wanna do. I'm out.